Hey guys, it's Ethan. Um, I am jumping on here real quick to make a little update. Um, I haven't made an update since my 1 year video, and I am past 13 months now. Um, and I have a cold, so my voice sounds a little weird. Uh, but I think it's gotten a little deeper, maybe a little bit. Um, I wanted to talk about a quick few changes. My acne is starting to clear up a little bit. I still get a little bit down in my chin area, but my cheeks are getting better, which is awesome. um, and facial hair seems to be coming in pretty good. I have a good sustainable chin strap now that fully connects and looks decent. And my hair is growing faster. So yeah, maybe I'll have a full beard by the end of this year. That's a long time, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, my cheek hair is coming in okay. It's not really much past like right here, but it's starting. Um, yeah, so acne, facial hair, and for the biggest thing that I have noticed is my hips. I thought I had lost a decent amount of fat from my hips, but in the last month, really, I've seen some good changes, and I feel like my hips are really straightening out now. My legs look. I was looking the other day, and I noticed like my legs look a lot thinner, which is awesome too. I mean, legs into the hips used to be a problem area for me. And I'm not gonna say it's perfect, but it's definitely better. So I'm excited about that. I probably dropped a pant size recently. And some of that is also, and this is the other part of my update, is due to my new job. I finally got a job. Um, I am working landscape construction, which is not like going out and mowing lawns and stuff, which I did that on Friday, but for maintenance reasons. But like building patios and decks, which we don't personally do, but we contract out for. But yeah, so far I've been working for 3 weeks now, and I built a patio, retaining wall, and created garden beds, and gotten to plant like a lot of plants and trees, and um, yeah, we're getting ready to roll into a new job this week, which should be really fun. We're trying to make like a riverbed in somebody's backyard, so I'll see how that goes. Yeah, it's cool. I was kind of I was not really looking for this type of job. I was looking for more office jobs, but I realized like I didn't really want to be in an office right now. Just not kind of where I'm at. I've always wanted to try something a little more physical and just outdoors, and so I jumped on this one. Right now, I didn't have any landscaping experience. I have some minor like yard work, and I know how to use power tools and stuff, but this has been certainly a learning experience. The guy who owns the company asked me to be a foreman, though, which means I'm in charge of a two-man crew, and I am in charge of the job site. So I have like there's three of us that go out to each job site. We're an installation crew, or yeah, an installation crew for the company, and I'm in charge of that, which is kind of scary because I don't always know exactly what I'm doing. But our production manager usually makes his rounds during the day and comes out, and if I have questions, I just ask him. Um, but I'm picking it up, so I think it's good. Um, but I wanted to talk about a few things. I mean, obviously, this is a very male intense, male dominated um, job. We don't have any women working for the company right now. I don't think the owner would really say no to it. I did come out to him in the interview just because the application had asked for previous names, and I wrote down my old name, and I just explained to him why that was the name on there, and I explained to him that I transitioned, and also that I didn't feel concerned about being able to keep up with the work, and that I had transitioned, so I think I was fine. And he said he didn't have a problem with it, which was cool. He really handled it well. Um, I'm not out to anybody else on the company, my teammates, nor our production manager or the other owner. Um, and I'm trying to keep it that way. I just don't feel like it's something I want to be um, really open about right now. I've gotten a sense that some people are probably a little homophobic, which is not great, but I'm also like it's a very macho environment, and it's weird because I spent 5 years in the army and mostly around men for the most part. I mean, heavily male dominated environment, and but it's different. Like I now I'm a guy in a man's world, and it's just it's a different experience. I mean, the way people talk to me, what is talked about, totally different. But there are a few things that I'm trying to wrap my head around. One is I really am frustrated with not being able to stand to pee at this point. I mean, a lot of times we don't really have a bathroom on site, so our the ability to use a bathroom on site. Luckily, I make a lot of runs to go get more materials or whatever throughout the day, so I can stop and go to the bathroom. But sometimes we're out at a job site and we just have to like run into the woods next door and go pee, and it's like, damn it! I wish I could just stand and pee right now. I mean, there's a lot of jokes about like just go whip it out and do your thing out there, and I can't just whip it out. And I never really got the hang of an STP device, and I don't really want to be fumbling around with something else in my pants. It's just not worth it to me. So it's really increased my desire for the surgery, bottom surgery. Um, So I don't know, but that's something that's kind of been it's more of an irritation than a really big problem. But um, and then so the other thing is being able to keep up physically. Like I actually hung pretty well on the first week, um, but this is a really tough, physically demanding job. I mean, we are working pretty much 10 to 12 hours a day outdoors, lifting like really heavy stuff. A lot of like concrete blocks and paving stones and rocks for retaining walls and wheelbarrows full of dirt and mulch and whatnot. Mulch is actually pretty light, but and sand. So yeah, it's been pretty demanding. So the second week I started to feel it a little bit more. I was getting sore and my arms were hurting a little bit more. Actually, my shoulders have been good. I think I'm pretty strong in my shoulders, but my forearms have really taken the brunt of the pain, and so that's been interesting. This week I really felt it. I was pretty tired, and that's kind of why I'm sick right now. Plus, it was raining most of the week, and we were outdoors, so that didn't help. But yeah, I think I'm just trying to figure out a good way to take care of my body. So if anybody has any tips or has worked a really physical job before like this and has any thoughts on what I could do to take care of myself and keep up, that'd be great. I mean, I'm really motivated and I work really hard, so I think that's recognized, but I've got a long way to catch up in terms of like strength and um, just being able to dog myself for 10 hours a day, 10, 11, 12 hours a day. Um, and part of that's just getting used to the work. So I'm not incredibly worried, but I got really frustrated um, about feeling weak, and that's a big thing for me. It's really triggering, um, when because I just want to keep up, and it feels like my body fails me sometimes, and automatically my thought is, well, it's because I was a girl and like my muscles aren't as good or whatever. And they're getting there, and I was working out beforehand, so I wasn't totally unprepared for the job. But yeah, I mean, like the one guy on my team, he's been there for 3 years, so he's been doing this for a while, so he's good. There's another new guy on my team, and he and I started the same week, and so we're maybe a little evenly matched. He's a little bit taller and bigger, so I think he's got me on strength, but I work a lot harder than he does, so I have a lot more energy, I think, than he does. Oops, sorry, my computer cut out on me there. Um, so yeah, there's that, and then lastly, I do not get this, but and I saw this in the army, and I've seen it any time there's been like a big strong male in dominant or environment, but um, ball tapping. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's like a dude like hits another dude in his junk, and it's just ridiculous. But it happens. The guys on our team do it to each other sometimes. Um, and it's really like our production manager's kind of a little bit of a kid, I guess. I don't know. He's older. He's like a year older than me, I think, but he's a little childish sometimes, and um, just playful, I guess. He just wants to play around, but he comes out and he'll like ball tap somebody, and I'm like, fuck, like please don't do that, because I don't want to get I don't want it to happen to me. And so far, like I haven't done it to anybody, so I don't think anybody's really felt comfortable enough to do it to me. But I know it's coming, so I'm just kind of nervous about that. Like I don't pack, and I don't know if like you feel something when you ball tap somebody. Like I've not done it, so um, yeah, I don't know. One of my buddies said just react appropriately and you'll get away with it. But I was like, damn, like why do you have to hit another dude's junk? Like it doesn't make sense. Like why? What's the fascination? I really don't get that. I mean, I get a lot of guy stuff, but not that. Like I don't understand inflicting pain on your dick. Like why? Like that just doesn't. Whatever. It's weird. But yeah, I don't know. Otherwise, things are going okay. I'm just trying to get used to it. But yeah, I wanted to make an update. I wanted to make this quick, but it's going long, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. But hope everybody's doing well, and I will try and make an update again soon.